What if I told you that there are certain foods that are wrecking your joints? You may be eating them every day. I'm a leading expert in anti-aging medicine, and today we are going to talk about Japan's oldest doctor. He is 84 years old. He has no joint pains, very few wrinkles. His skin looks amazing. So, what is the secret? Well, he has shared his top 5 foods that will destroy your joints after 60. Let's get started. One of the things that bothers me tremendously when it comes to doctors, even though I am one, is the fact that most doctors do not focus on healthy food or nutrition at all. They don't really learn much about it. It's kind of like me going to a mechanic and asking the mechanic to fix my brakes, and then finding out that they haven't really learned anything about brakes, and they're just guessing how to fix it. So that is why I was so excited to find this doctor who is 84 and thriving and has figured out what works when it comes to food and our joints. There are 4 different things that you should know about him. Number 1 is that he is a surgeon. Number 2, he operated until he was over 70 years of age. Now, that's incredible. Number 3, he takes care of himself. And number 4, he is an avid believer in traditional Japanese medicine. So, let's get started. The first thing that is destroying your joints is number 1, dairy products. Okay? Dairy products. So, he doesn't consume any milk, any cheese. Why? Because milk is meant for babies, okay? We are supposed to drink milk when we are babies. As we grow up, it can create a lot of inflammation in our joints, especially as we get older. When you look at cultures that have high consumption of dairy versus non-dairy cultures, you will see that cultures that consume more dairy actually have higher rates of joint problems, like arthritis. Now, of course, there's other reasons to cut down dairy, but this is one of them. There are 2 types of people when it comes to digesting dairy. People that are under 60. They usually can digest dairy because they still have enzymes called lactase that help them break down that lactose in the milk. But after the age of 60, most people stop producing this enzyme. So when you drink milk after the age of 60, it creates tremendous problems in your gut. And when you have problems in your gut, guess what happens? Inflammation goes up and your joints start hurting. In addition, dairy is full of growth hormones. If you are over 60, you do not need growth hormone. You need anti-aging hormones like testosterone, like growth hormone, like insulin, like growth factor, like IGF-1, like glucagon. So by consuming dairy, you are disrupting the balance of these hormones. The second thing that's killing your joints is soy protein. So what is soy protein? It's in a lot of supplements. It's in a lot of energy bars. It's in a lot of diet shakes, powders, and so he recommends cutting that out. Just realize that the proteins that are in soy are actually too small. And so, if you keep consuming them, they actually break down the collagen and the cartilage in your joints, causing pain and inflammation. Soy also contains something called phytoestrogens. They are plant-based estrogens. You do not need more estrogen if you are over 60, especially if you are male. So cutting out soy is super important. All right, number 3 is sugar. Sugar is so common in our diets. Most people have no idea how much sugar they're consuming, especially hidden sugar. So it's in condiments, it's in dressings, it's in barbecue sauce, it's in ketchup, it's in crackers, breads, cereal, pasta, pizza, biscuits, muffins, sodas, juice drinks, energy drinks, coffee drinks, alcoholic beverages, ice cream. The list goes on and on and on. And what does sugar do? It creates advanced glycation end products. Okay, ages. What is that? It's when you combine sugar and protein together and you heat it, okay? So, like in a barbecue sauce, you're combining the sugar with the protein and you're heating it. Boom, you create these things called ages. When you eat ages, they plug up your joints. They make your joints stiff. They also cause chronic inflammation. So cutting down sugar is super important. Now, There are ways to reduce the glycemic load of certain foods, which means you can add certain things to the food to help buffer the amount of sugar. For example, if you are going to have some watermelon, you want to have some feta cheese with that meal or with that snack. Or, if you're going to have bread, you want to have some nut butter with that meal. Nut butter will actually slow down the digestion of the starch and the sugar in the bread, lowering the glycemic index. Now, let's get back to number 4. Number 4 is wheat flour. Wheat flour, as in bread, pasta, pizza, pastries, cakes, cookies, cereals. Most people think that gluten is the problem. Gluten is a protein in wheat flour. But there's another thing in wheat flour called FODMAP. FODMAP. It's a type of carbohydrate that's poorly absorbed in the gut. And so when it passes through the gut undigested, it feeds bad bacteria in the gut. It creates gas, bloating, abdominal pain, but it also causes leaky gut. And when you have leaky gut, you have an immune reaction where your body thinks that this molecule is a threat and starts attacking it. And where do you have immune cells? You have immune cells in your joints. So when those immune cells get activated, they go into your joints and create inflammation. You start getting symptoms of arthritis. Cutting out wheat flour can really help your joints and your gut. Number 5 is corn oil, vegetable oils, seed oils, as in soybean oil, corn oil, canola, cottonseed, safflower, sunflower. These are inflammatory oils. They cause tremendous damage to your joints, and they are highly pro-inflammatory. Try to avoid them as much as possible. Okay? Now, once you remove these 5 things from your diet, I recommend you add these 5 things into your diet. Number 1 is vitamin D. Take 20,000 international units of vitamin D3 every single day. Vitamin D is an anti-inflammatory molecule. It helps repair the gut. It's good for your immune system, and it's good for your joints, okay? Number 2 is omega-3 fatty acids. I recommend at least 3,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids every single day, preferably in the form of fish oil, okay? These are anti-inflammatory molecules as well, and they are great for your joints, for your heart, for your brain, for your eyes. Number 3 is curcumin. Curcumin is the active ingredient in turmeric. Turmeric is that yellow spice in curry. That gives it the yellow color. It's also one of the oldest medicines known to mankind. One of the main benefits of curcumin is that it's a potent anti-inflammatory molecule. It helps osteoarthritis and other inflammatory conditions. So I recommend taking 2,000 milliliters per day, okay? Number 4 is ginger. This is another powerful anti-inflammatory. Ginger is great for nausea, great for digestion, great for circulation, but also great for your joints. I recommend taking 1,000 milliliters of ginger root powder every day. And lastly is green tea. Green tea is packed with polyphenols. It's very high in EGCG, which is epigallocatechin galatea, which is one of the most powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds known to man. It's good for your brain, it's good for your heart, it's good for your joints, and you can drink between 2 to 4 cups of green tea every single day. By the way, if you're enjoying my content, which I hope you are, and you're applying this knowledge to your health and you have a success, I would really appreciate you sharing your success story. So share your success story to help inspire others.